We're live
Greg.
here in New Richmond, Wisconsin for the junior varsity game between the Tigers and your River Falls Wildcats. Right off the bat, number 5, Emma Estep, stepped into the lane for 2.
I had it on mute.
We up and going now? All right.
Good block by Brooklyn Bishop.
Here come the Cats, the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Van Osdel. Cheyenne Wilson, baseline jumper, good from 8 feet. That ties the ball game at 2 apiece. 15:07 left in the first half. We're just underway here in New Richmond, Wisconsin. Melissa?
We've got Cheyenne Wilson, Emily Van Osdal, Jordan Torres, Brooklyn Bishop,
Another rebound by Bishop.
and Becca Randleman as our starting 5 tonight.
Starting 5 for the Tigers right now. Number 25, Paige Stengel. Number 5, as we said before, Emma Estep. Number 2, Anna Fitzgerald. Another number 2. We're gonna call her Ella Malone. Or it could be Angie. No, that's not her either. Tigers working around the top. Inside, stolen by Bishop. Brooklyn Bishop is all over the court for the Wildcats in the early going, Melissa.
She is. She's looking good tonight.
2 rebounds and a steal. That was a great pass inside to Jordan Torres, up and good for 2. Wildcats up by 2. 14 minutes left in the first half. Abby Ritzer drives in, no good on the shot. Becca Randleman with trying to go coast to coast, and that's blocked by Stengel.
We've got 2 blocks within the first minute and a half of this JV game, Greg.
Both teams getting after it. And Anna Fitzgerald to the line for 2 shots. We'll try to get some clarification from one of the fans here, which number 2 is which.
In for the Tigers, number 15, Ella Bauer. It's in and out. Becca Randleman with the rebound. Jordan Torres bringing the ball up the court. Back to Torres.
Good luck.
Great look by Cheyenne Wilson down low. And the Tigers push the ball up the court fairly quickly. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by one of the number 2 players. It's a nice pass. And Brooklyn Bishop with the rebound.
I tell you, Brooklyn spent a little time getting ready for the game with her dad, and man, has that been paying off.
I got the number 2, the Tiger number 2s all figured out.
Oh, great. Thanks, Greg.
If that was of any concern to you at all, Melissa.
Well, we need to know.
Stepped out.
On the line.
Jordan Torres tried a killer crossover on the baseline, stepped on the line, will be Tiger ball. Both number 2s for the Tigers sat down. One of them is Angie Blinderman. She's a girl. That's a good story. We'll talk a little bit about that in the varsity game. But Coach Eggert, the varsity coach, had needed some numbers, and Angie Blinderman is a heck of a volleyball player, but there's no club Kokoro's out, and
Oh, sure.
So he was literally walking around the weight room, looking to scout some players, and saw Angie Blinderman's bunch of jumping records, broad jump, high jump, and he went, "Why aren't you playing basketball?" And she says, "Well, I did, but I stopped playing in 8th grade." He said, "Well, your club volleyball is kind of shut down right now. Why don't you play basketball?" And so he's getting her some extra game time in. She'll be playing on the varsity next. Rebound there by Randleman.
Oh, jeez.
The Wizard of Oz was focusing on Kansas and not New Richmond. Ball hit her in the back of the head. Wildcats are setting up shop. Randleman looks to shoot a 3, wheels and deals back out. Stolen by Lillian Carlson, and it'll be Tiger ball.
got Richmond and Burke in for the Wildcats.
Along with Torres, Bishop. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Ella Malone hard to the basket, no good. Once again, rebounded by Bishop. That's 4 rebounds for Bishop in the early going.
That's right.
She's on track for 35 tonight.
Easily.
She's a monster on the board so far.
She might hit triple digits.
Just thought about it. Let's get some movement in the offense.
Richmond tries a little backdoor action.
All
No,
right, here we go.
covered well by Ella Bauer. Inside is Torres. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
A good little drive there. Used her body. Get the contact.
Foul was on sophomore Ella Malone. That's her first. And team first. Torres ready for her first shot just off the front iron. In for the Wildcats, number 5, Emma Estep, and number 23, Stella Nielsen. Stella Nielsen and Estep both freshmen. Second one up and good for Torres. Wildcats up by 3, 5-2, 11 minutes and some change left in the first half.
And Wildcats in their man defense tonight. Ball's thrown up at the Tigers.
That's Melissa. Sometimes that's what pressure defense will do. It'll cause you to make some errant passes. Lily Burke taking it up for the Wildcats. Tigers in little soft man-to-man defense.
Oh, there it is.
There's a
Kick
three-pointer for
Yes, and it's good.
Brooklyn Bishop. From downtown, Wildcats up by 6. Bishop having herself a heck of a ball game early on. There's a three-point attempt by Nielsen. No good. Wildcat ball.
That was a great drive to the hoop by Lily Burke and kick out to Brooklyn. Great story about Lillian Burke. She passed her written driver's test today. So watch out, Pierce and St. Croix County. Lily Burke will be on the road.
She's legal?
With her permit.
Is she only going to be able to take right-handed turns? Or do you think she'll get a couple left-handed turns?
Justin, it's too early.
There's
for
a
that.
reason why they have the stick shift and stuff on the right side for the car. She'll be all right. I have faith in Miss Burke. I think she's going to be a heck of a driver.
I do too.
I do too.
Torres mixing it up down low.
First jump ball of the night.
With Lillian Carlson. Jump ball will be Tiger ball. In for New Richmond. Number 2. These are hard to keep track of, but I'm pretty sure that one is Anna Fitzgerald.
So I think you can look.
Fans, nope, it is not. That's Blinderman.
You can look at the different shorts.
All right.
Sure. One's a varsity jersey and one's a JV.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Justin knows his fashion.
Fans in front of me, though, Blinderman is the girl that is a solid volleyball player. Is that correct? That is correct. We get a head nod.
We're getting nods here.
A head nod. And she holds all the records for jumping in the weight room. We hear.
By Daphne?
The dancer, Daphne Whiter, inside to Torres, up and good with a left hand. Jordan Torres having a day down low. Here come the Tigers.
Scores 10-2 Wildcats with 9:18 left to go.
Kylie Albert in for the Tigers for the Stangl, Nielsen, Albert, and
another block.
Who was that? I was looking at my program. Who was that blocked by, Melissa?
Torres. Got 4 blocks.
Wildcats are
active
down low on the block with Bishop and Torres. Lily Burke bringing the ball up for the Wildcats. 8:52 left in the first half. Wildcats ahead by 8, 10-2. Bishop secures the ball. Little handoff over to Burke. And Burke drives it in. Up, no good. Rebounded. Oh, stolen by Burke. She's going to get hacked on the arm and go to the line for 2 shots. Foul was on number 25, Paige Stangl. That's her first. Team third. Burke just a little strong on her first attempt. And for the Tigers, number 4, Izzy Jensen, and number 5, Emma Estep. Burke long again, rebounded by Jensen.
You don't see Lily miss 2 free throws very often.
No,
in a row.
you don't.
She's really solid. So
She must still be a little nervous about that driving test today. A couple jitters still.
Justin, what are you talking about? The difference between the jerseys, or is that? Or
so
is
right
that,
there, see
is
the
that
short, the stripes on the shorts versus the stripes on the other shorts.
Steal by Richmond.
Oh, that must be. So Fitzgerald must be in.
Yeah, like look at Daphne.
Oh, I got you. Yep.
It's a good pass.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, short.
Tiger ball in for New Richmond, number 24, sophomore Abby Ritzer. Ritzer going to take the ball up for the Tigers. 8:14 left in the first half. Becca Randleman at the docket for the Wildcats. She'll come in for the next dead ball. There's a shot at the elbow by Stangl.
Oh,
no good.
rebound.
Rebounded by Burke.
Good jump by Burke. Brooklyn for 3.
Rebounded by Estep. Here come the Tigers.
It's good hustle
Up
by
and
Burke.
good by Angie Blinderman. The 5'7" junior hustling down the court. That's the second time she's beat the Wildcats down the court. Good hustle by Blinderman. Burke wheeling and dealing.
Nice move.
Shaking and baking.
Great move.
And up for 2.
She's so quick and explosive. I like to see that little spin there and attack to the hoop. That was good.
Strong move by Burke. Puts the Wildcats up by 8. There's a 3-point attempt by Izzy Jensen. They're going to call it a 2. She was on the line. That shot by Jensen brings the Tigers within 6. 7:09 left in the first half.
Let's work the offense here. Take our time. Good job.
Torres goes baseline.
Nice move. In and out.
Might have got hack, not called. There's a battle for the rebound. Jump ball. It's a Wildcat ball. And for the Tigers, number 15, Ella Bauer and Anna Fitzgerald. Burke for 3 from the corner. No good.
Oh.
Rebounded by Bauer. Here come the Tigers.
That was a great box out by 15, Ella Bauer.
Three-point attempt by Ritzer. No good. Rebounded by Randleman. Randleman has a large contingency in Cottonwood, Minnesota, tuning in for this game tonight.
Nice.
Hello, Cottonwood. Possibly quite a few viewers in Ortonville as well.
Ortonville.
Very western edge of
Daphne,
Minnesota.
a good shot.
Yeah, good look, good look. Battle underneath the hoop. A little wild here.
There's a loose ball picked up by Richmond. She stops and pops
Nice.
from about 5 feet off the backboard. The First National Bank of River Falls bank shot is good for Richmond.
That was a good battle under the hoop. They stayed down there and got it back, got a shot. 2 points.
Traveling called by the Stripes. New Richmond turns it over.
We've got both varsity teams tuning in tonight in the gym watching the game, and it looks like the varsity team for New Richmond has a theme. It's flannel night for them. Some of the folks have flannel on as well. So we can't have a student section and do that fun stuff.
Well,
the
Melissa,
students that are here are doing it. I didn't get the memo.
well, I tell you what, Melissa,
That
they're
ball.
setting the 90s grunge scene off.
Yes.
Well, we're going to go at the varsity game at halftime. We're not going to go grunge. We're going to go back to the 80s because there's a lot of high school player high school photos that we're going to be looking at and commenting on. And most of them, I would say, were in the 80s, but there's a few grunge pictures.
Fun.
We'll get to them.
I'm looking forward to that.
I am as well. Here come the Tigers. There's another 3-point attempt by Ritzer. A little strong, rebounded by Smith, and back out to Ritzer to hit the reset button for the Tigers. 14-6, Wildcats are in front. 5:24 left in the first half. Nice little
There we
backdoor
go.
cut.
Take it all the
Steal
way.
by Richmond.
Richmond with the steal, coast to coast. She pulls it up over to Wilson for three. You can almost count that one just off the front iron. Good shot, wide open, and she takes a charge.
Oh, that is going to make her day. She has wanted to do that since she was born.
I think I told her she'd get $5 if she
I
took
tell
a
you what.
charge. She just got richer.
I tell you what, that's called making it up. She takes actually a good shot, wide open three, looked good, just a little short, but comes back down and makes up for it, taking a great, great charge in the open court. Little thumbs up from Mama. Our cameraman Jenna Peters is a huge fan of taking charges on defense. She's a battler. She likes to battle.
Does she pay her children for that too?
She
does. She's nodding her head.
she just expects it.
Nice move by
She
Randleman
expects
underneath.
She expects it.
You don't get any bonus points for something she feels that you should do anyway.
That's right.
That's like getting paid to wake up in the morning. Becca Ramblin at the line for 2 shots. Foul was called on number 5, Emma Estep. That was her second, I believe. Randleman setting up for her second free throw attempt. Wildcats up by 8. Randleman a little flick of the wrist.
Second
Count
one's
it.
good. 15-6, about 5 minutes left to go in the first half. We don't have any parents at this game tonight. It's one of those games that opposing fans are not able to attend. So we're excited to bring you this JV game tonight, but we wouldn't be able to do that without First National Bank of River Falls, Prescott, and on the UWF campus as our sponsor. So we want to give them a shout out and say thank you.
They bought the equipment for us to be able to provide the broadcast.
Well, good
There's a
hustle there.
steal by Torres,
Finish now.
coast to
Good
coast.
take.
Good idea.
Well done. Good hustle there.
We've got Michelle Wilson, Parker Wilson, Laney, Trevor, and Carly tuning in from Cameron, Wisconsin. Thanks for watching tonight.
Torres' first free throw attempt off the right side. Wildcats up by 9, 4:37 left in the first half. Torres with her second attempt. Up and good.
We've also got 2 little girls from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin, Abigail and Audrey, watching their cousin Cheyenne tonight. Thanks for watching, girls.
Wildcats in their signature man-to-man defense. We gave the microphone to Coach Lumen. There's a three-pointer.
You know he's not going to be calling any timeouts.
Well, I tell you what, I was going to say there's a three-point attempt by Nielsen, no good. Loose ball, Tiger ball. And I was talking to Coach Lumen before the game and said, hey, here's your microphone. It's up to you if you want to turn it on, and we can listen to your fans can listen to your timeouts. And he was all for it. He said, I tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll make a game time decision. And if I forget, I apologize. But yeah, he was excited to do it. There's the rebound by Fitzgerald / Blinderman.
Good box out by
Rebounded
Cheyenne
by
Wilson.
Randleman out to Cheyenne Wilson. She brings the ball down
Good luck.
inside. Nice pass
Good
to
finish.
Randleman.
Great pass.
A little full court give and go from Randleman to Wilson, back to Randleman. Wildcats up by 12.
Ooh, nice try by Torres there, going for the steal.
There's a three-point attempt by Blinderman. Rebounded Wildcats.
Something.
In for the Wildcats, number 20, Brooklyn Bishop, and number 24, Lily Burke. So in for the Wildcats, Burke, Wilson, Torres, Bishop, and Randleman.
That's 2.
There's
Lily out
Lily
there.
Burke for 2. Rebounded by Bishop.
Who is this foul on? Is it Torres?
It is.
23.
23.
We got Torres with a little push in the back.
3:11 left to go in the first half.
Great band.
Torres leading the way for the Wildcats in the scoring department with 6. If my
Well, good hustle.
Great
a steal
hustle by
by
Lily Burke. Ooh, and a block.
rebounded by Torres. Wildcat ball over to Burke. She blasts through the. Nice pass.
That was a good pass.
Just a little too hot to handle for Randleman, but a nice look by Burke. Good idea. Poor execution.
Give credit to that number 5 on the New Richmond. I mean, she came and kept hustling after that ball got stolen.
And for the Tigers, Angelica Altina. There's a 15-footer by Ella Malone.
Someone
no good.
Go get that.
She gets her own loose ball rebound. Over to Ellie Covey. Rebounded by Burke. Hit out of bounds. Tiger ball. And for the Tigers, number 4, Izzy Jensen, and number 20, Lillian Carlson. Angie Blinderman bringing the ball in. Off her arm, going to be Wildcat ball.
It's good defense by the Wildcats.
Got a shout out here.
We've got Tina Torres
from Green Bay.
Thanks
Jordan's grandma watching in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Tina. We've also got Todd Strop.
T-Sizzle. There's a 3-point basket by Randleman, just a little strong. Rebounded by Covey.
Like to see Cheyenne go get that ball when they watch this later. Take note of that one. Go get that ball.
Wilson with a steal attempt. They get her for a little slap on the arm. Tigers with 16 fouls. Wildcats 3. 1:46 left in the first half. Wildcats up by 12. A well-officiated ball game for sure so far.
It's a good crew.
There's a steal by Randleman. Randleman.
Oh.
Just couldn't get back, catch up with that one. Good attempt, good effort
Just
there.
couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Looked like it had a little butter on it.
It's gonna stay here with the Wildcats. That's almost like an offensive lineman just trying to pick up a fumble, a quarterback fumble, and the ball's just kind of bouncing, and you just can't quite get a hold of it. Lily Burke setting it up for the Wildcats. Jordan Torres posting up hard for
Cheyenne loses it.
Recovered by Bishop.
Setting
There we
it
go.
up.
Good luck. Finish.
Try.
Good take.
Going to be a jump ball. Going to go Tiger way. Good defense there on Torres. She made a good cut to the basket. Good left hand. Nothing wrong with what she did, but just great defense by the Tigers. Jordy Van Asdal
Nice backdoor by
chatting in,
the
saying,
Tigers.
"Go Cats." Jordy, good to hear from you. That basket by Izzy Jensen for the Tigers puts them within 10, 44 seconds remaining. Carlson steps on the line with her steal attempt. Going to stay here. Wildcat ball.
38 seconds left in the first half.
What about it?
Love to see the Wildcats just take their time here. Kind of wind down the
I'm going to
clock.
give a shout out to Susan Bright, listening to Coach Lumen and the team. I'm assuming Susan's over in Cottage Grove, hometown of Nick Lumen.
22 seconds left on the clock. Love this. Working the offense, using the clock.
Bishop for 3, no good.
Wildcat or Tiger ball. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds, yeah. My clock skills have not been that great today, so we're close.
Justin got the broadcast up and running with about a minute to spare, so give him
3-point,
a huge thanks.
3-point basket by Ella Bauer is good at the buzzer. That brings the Tigers within 7. Big shot by Bauer from the right side. Justin, you had Joe Careful.
Celebrity sighting.
Celebrity sighting. He says, good to hear J-Dub on the tube.
Thanks for tuning in, Carefuls.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah. Bet you are. Greg.
I think I know Joe, but I'm trying to remember why and how I know him, but I do.
He's a former model for lots of different clothing lines.
JWC Electric.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Joe Careful.
Monty did a little time with him this summer, worked for Joe.
In jail or?
Kind of, no. Working in the electrical business, which was great. Joe does a great job with the younger guys, gives them some opportunities, and Monty's learned a lot from it.
I know Joe.
Yeah.
Joe used to play rec league men's or like pickup basketball at St. Mary or St. B's.
Oh, on Sundays.
Yes, years ago.
Sure.
Years ago.
With Todd Rokamp.
Yeah, I don't think we weren't playing at that time.
I don't know if maybe I didn't know Todd at that time, but
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
What's that?
For sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, step on in.
It's show and tell for IT right now.
Yeah. Yep. We're using a little Wirecast. Melissa, while we're sitting here, those guys are gonna talk technology.
Yeah.
And you and I can talk about the game a little bit. So Wildcats got up. They had a little tight ball game, and then Brooklyn Bishop with a 3 kind of started things. Lily Burke came in, got a few buckets.
Yeah.
Cheyenne Wilson shot the ball well from the baseline, and kind of what's your take on the first half for this game?
Well, we have more blocks than jump balls. So I counted 5 blocks and only 4 jump balls. So they're definitely aggressive on defense, which is great to see. This Tiger team is kind of hanging with them a little bit more than what we saw over at Menominee.
Yeah.
They're a little quicker, pushing the ball up the court and moving with us. I don't think we pushed the ball up the court maybe as quickly as we did against Menominee, but maybe that's just because the Tigers are sticking with us and quick.
Well, one thing that I noticed too, the Angie Blinderman for the Tigers. She gets out and gets going on, once they get the rebound and, getting back to the other side. And you got to get back because that girl's going to beat you down the court every time.
Yeah.
And she has done that a couple times. The Tigers are taking the ball to the hole pretty well, and some of the shots aren't falling, but if they do, Wildcats better look out because it's, they could get right back in the ball game pretty quick.
Sure. I feel like maybe what the Wildcats worked out in practice in between was boxing out and rebounding, because I feel like it's in their mind and they're concentrating on that, and they're boxing out more than they did in their first game out.
What was when you guys played? Now I know she's hit a little growth spurt here in the last couple of years, but Brooklyn Bishop has been all over the boards. She obviously listened to the coach.
Well, and maybe her dad too, in the little pregame warm up. But would Ryan be defined as a hardcore rebounder back in the day? I don't know. He was a baseball player.
Yeah,
I don't know. But Brooklyn didn't play much last year. She was injured, and so still was at every practice, at every game, but really, really struggled with some injuries, and so. It's great to see her back 100% and just
I didn't
playing
even
hard.
know. I didn't know what she had. I mean, I knew she was injured, but I don't know if she had like a back injury or what it was. But
it was a back prior, I believe, and then it was a knee injury, and it just didn't get better. Yeah. So COVID probably helped her taking a break from sports.
Yeah.
To be able to come out strong in volleyball and basketball.
Yeah. Well, she's been having a heck of a year so far to date. This is their they're 1-0. This is their second game of the season, and she shot the ball well. Look, I like to call it volume shooting. Brooklyn Bishop had some volume shooting in the first game.
I think she's 1 for 4 from 3-point
Well,
land.
I mean, I'm talking about it at Menominee.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're open and you got a good shot, that's what your job is, to shoot the basketball.
Yep. Like Justin said when we were at Menominee, shoot to get hot, keep shooting to stay hot.
Well, the other thing too is that's what junior varsity basketball, you're supposed to find yourself, find your game, what you're good at, what you need to work on, and I tell you what, anytime you can find some shooters, I mean, the more shooters you have, the better your team is.
Yeah. It's a good half of basketball so far.
Yeah. I thought the Wildcats handled the ball pretty well. Took care of it on offense and methodical and worked for. They took very good shots. I mean, I don't really remember any really bad where you go, oh, that was a bad. I thought they shot. They took very good shots.
And I think there were a couple times where people thought about shooting and didn't. And that's good to see, too, where they're, realizing, hey, this isn't a good shot. I'm not going to take it.
Brooklyn, it was a one-pass kind of deal. Say, hey, you know what? We're up by, at that time, they're up by 10. Hey, we're up by 10. Half times, getting pretty close. Like, let's set up shop. Let's work it around for maybe a better shot, a layup. And she pulled it back out. So they're active on defense, working the ball around. I tell you what, the Tigers, they hustle. They're hustling.
You like to see that in girls basketball. You want to keep the game moving.
Yep.
At least I do.
We had about 4 minutes left in halftime, and then we'll start the second half.
We've got some shout-outs here. Todd Rokamp is tuning in.
TK.
Thanks for tuning in. We've got Jim and Emily Paulson in Orlando, Florida. They're known as 6 and 6 in our house.
Do they live in Orlando, or are they on vacation?
They live there for a little over half the year.
Oh, that's not a bad plan.
So we got a little test. So Monty's supposed to be watching. So Monty, shouting out.
Well, he could be taking a trip to the fridge or the bathroom. It's halftime.
Or be taking the dog out.
He did. He tuned in and he said, "Great first half, thumbs up."
Nicely done.
Rumor has it the Wilsons got a new puppy for Christmas. Let's hear about the puppy.
We did. She's the most perfect thing in the universe.
Does she receive more attention than your husband?
No, but, he was the one that was on the fence about getting her. And do you know where she camped out most of the day?
Probably him.
Right outside his office door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Justin's everyone's favorite.
He has a little buddy.
Yep.
She has a little buddy.
She is
She's 5 pounds. She's so cute. Yep, we've never had a dog, so this is new. So all you folks out there with dogs, just let us know if you have any advice, because
don't listen to me, because I can blame it on my dog. I thought he was, like in the Forrest Gump movie when they said, Ms. Gump, your son's here, or the other student's here. Your son's right about here. That's about how our dog is. But it could be the training that he received from me as a puppy. I don't know.
Yeah, Cheyenne's aunt and uncle, Punzenbergers, are the last ones in our family.
Yep, they're next.
No, you shouldn't say that. All right, so what are we at here? 11,
put my glasses back on so I can see the numbers.
Ooh, I have to change the date. I'm really slacking on this technology piece here today.
Oh, you got it up and running right at the last minute, Justin. We get to these broadcasts about an hour in advance before they start, and the technology is anything but short from complicated. And so Justin does a great job putting this together for us and getting it going.
Job.
Well,
what was the deal that we can talk about it later? I guess
I have zero idea. I was talking to Mr. Kevin Westhouse.
Was it the output settings?
Nope, trying to bail me out, and all of a sudden it just started working.
I think it just took that long to load. I think it went to a satellite in Mars, got approved, and then came back, and then we got it going.
So what are the keys to the second half here? You guys talk about that already?
No, Justin.
What do we need to do to keep pushing this one? We talk about getting up on this and make sure we keep putting the pressure on. But what do you think, Melissa? What do we got to keep working on?
I would say continue to rebound. And they're looking good, boxing out, much better than that first game. And I would say just keep pushing it up the court. This Tiger team is fast, but I think we've got a lot more stamina and we're quicker. So get the ball in the right person's hands and just push it up the court.
Yeah, I agree. And I've seen some good stuff. We've been aggressive on driving to the hole and some good kickouts early in the beginning, opening up some shots. And I'd like to see us keep rolling with that. Just keep after it defensively, try and get a couple more steals as we've been, but attack that hoop and get to the rim and either get fouled or put it in.
I think, too, that first half, it was good team basketball. They played well as a team for their second game out. I was impressed with the looks they gave each other and the assists that happened. And so hopefully we'll see some more of that.
Getting the fans fired up, Greg Peters.
Well, Melissa, that's Bon Jovi. She's a little runaway, and the Wildcats are going to have to get out and get active, get that fast break going, and run away from the Tigers here in the second half. There's Randleman for three. No good. High in the sky for the rebound is number 24, Abby Ritzer. Stangle with an attempt. No good. Rebounded by Torres. Coast to coast. Back out to Wilson for three.
In and
Just
out.
in and out. Good kick out by Torres to Wilson. I like to see that down the in and out action down low. She got double teamed, turned around, and found the wide open shooter.
Great kick out.
Randleman taking it out for the Wildcats.
Way to go get that.
Torres is playing well.
She is. She's playing with some energy, and some fire, getting after it.
In for the Wildcats, Randleman, Bishop, Van Osdel, Torres, and Wilson. Stolen by Stangle, the 5'11 sophomore for the Tigers.
I think the Tigers knew where that was going to go. Good box out
yes.
by Torres.
Loose ball recovered by Van Osdel. Up and
Nice.
good with the left hand.
Nice soft touch.
Wildcats up by 9. 15:01 left in the second half.
Holly Pizzi's tuning into the JV game.
Oh, you're going to see an absolutely outstanding photo from Mrs. Holly Pizzi at halftime of the varsity game.
I can't
Look out.
wait.
And look out for Abby Ritzer from way downtown in the corner. She was almost in the hip pocket of JV head coach Mackenzie Kelly.
Good take.
Great take by Brooklyn Bishop. We've also got Craig Gervais, who's tuning in saying, "Let's go Cats."
Craig Gervais recently had a birthday on the 22nd of December, and the only reason I know that is because his birthday is the same day as Elvis's.
Oh.
Ella.
Oh, Ella.
Brooklyn Bishop at the line for two shots.
I thought you were talking Elvis Presley.
I did too.
Elvis Peters.
I was going to
Ella,
bust
Ella,
out some
Ella
Elvis
Peters.
songs.
Bishop's second attempt up and good. Wildcats up by 7. We talked about that at halftime, Melissa. The Tigers were taking a lot of good shots, and if some of those started to drop, Wildcats
Good rebound.
be trouble. There's the loose ball taken by Van Asdal. A little
Great
Euro
move.
step, rebounded by Wilson. Up, no good.
Popping around like popcorn.
Rebounded finally by Stangle. Tigers on the way. Ritzer looking to lock and load again from downtown. She decides to pull it back. Bauer back over to Ritzer at the top of the key. Guarded by Van Osdel. There's a three-point attempt
Good box out by
by
Emily.
Bauer. No good. Rebounded by the Wizard of Oz. Van Osdel. Rebounding and Euro stepping. Wilson guarded by Bauer. Randleman for three. A little strong. Rebounded by Stangle. Up, loose ball.
Don't. That's
Cheyenne
not good.
Wilson getting in there, getting a little down and dirty. Shot attempt. That's Anna Fitzgerald, I believe, according to the shorts. And the Tiger fans nod effervescently.
Also means you're really loud.
Oh, she's only 3 rows
take.
ahead of me. It's not like we have deafening crowd here.
That foul was on the floor.
If the shorts match, it's Fitzgerald. If the shorts don't match, it's Blinderman. That's the way I'm doing it.
That'll work.
A host of Tigers come in. Number 20, Lillian Carlson. Number 5, Emma Estept. And there's Torres down low. Izzy Jensen just came in the ball game for the Tigers. She comes up with the loose ball rebound.
Watch this battle down low with Torres and the 25 down there.
Yeah, Stangl and Torres are going at it.
Torres plays some really good post defense. Watch her work down there.
Good help defense by Lily Burke.
Oh. Got to grab that ball, ladies.
Stangl comes. Like I said, Stangl was. I gave her 5'11" earlier. She might be closer to 6'6".
Ooh, got away with one there.
There's a lot going on.
Jensen at the top of the key, almost stolen by Wilson. Over to wide open Stangl. They went to double team. Lily Burke going to get called with the foul. Oh, they called that one on Jordan Torres. Torres is second, team first. Stangl at the line to try to move the Tigers within 3. First one, a little strong. And for the Wildcats, number 12, Allie Richmond.
Looks like Cheyenne might have gotten scratched. Defense.
Torres with the rebound. She dribbles right around the double team. She kicks it out to Burke. Burke tries to go left, goes back right, stop. Once she gets that left hand down, Justin, that girl's going to be dangerous because she blows by people.
Good idea.
Absolutely blows by people. And her legs are too fast for a left-handed dribble. Nice aggressive take by Torres. Foul's going to be called on the floor.
I'd like to see us get a little bit. I'd like to see us get a little bit more movement in the offense here. We're not getting the ball swung. We're not getting good penetration, but we got to get back to that like we did the first half.
Now in for the Tigers, number 23, Stella Nielsen, a freshman. Torres with a shot attempt in the lane, no good. Loose ball rebounded by Van Osdal, up and good. Wildcats with a 7-point lead. 11:05 left in the second half. There's some slippery fingers. Tiger turnover at Wildcat ball.
We've got Cheryl Schwantz tuning into the JV game, and she's cutting out 60 flat fans for our home game tomorrow night. So those of you that can't be with us,
count that.
3-point attempt, and count it for Lily Burke from the right corner. Wildcats back up to a 10-point lead.
Thanks for doing that, Cheryl. Lots of people are excited to be there in the fans with these girls since they can't because of the restrictions.
Rebounded by Brooklyn Bishop. Van Osdal setting up shop. Torres wide open in the lane. She takes it all the way to the rack. Off the backboard and good. Wildcats up by 12. Cheryl Schwantz was at the emergency room yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
She sliced up her pinky finger, but I think
ouch.
What a gamer. I mean, she's cutting out flat fan heads with 9 fingers instead of 10.
It was her left hand. So.
Well, that's true. I think there was a Jell-O mold incident in the refrigerator.
The Christmas vacation Jell-O mold?
I think so. A glass Jell-O mold. Shot attempt.
Another block
by Jensen. Blocked by the Wildcats. Going to stay here, Tiger ball. Tigers with the wholesale change. Wildcat. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. 10 minutes to go in the second half. 28-16.
Blocked by Bishop. Recovered by Richmond. Here come the Wildcats. Off the hand of Nielsen, going to stay here and be Wildcat ball.
Paul Aderman's tuning in. He was just on a hunt up north. Got a bobcat.
He's got to provide food for the family for the winter. It's a long winter, Melissa.
That was incredible.
Paul he is a hunter and a gatherer.
He is.
Brooklyn
There,
Bishop,
good
nice backdoor by Lily Burke.
Way to see that.
Nice
Finish.
look by Bishop.
That's good teamwork. Got Jeff Carr with a comment. Nice finish by Torres.
Good box out.
That shot was by Anna Fitzgerald. No good. Rebounded Wildcats. Torres over to Burke. One
There we
more
go.
three-point attempt. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Wildcats up by 15. And timeout, New Richmond.
Let's see if we can tune in to Coach Lumen.
Yeah, let's try it out.
See if he's mic'd up.
Oh, he's digging in the pocket.
See what he's got.
I'm going to go with no.
That's
But
all
what I
right.
think he's saying is keep the pressure on. Keep finding them good looks. Sometimes we're settling and we're getting lazy up top. We got to attack, continue to attack and kick when it's there. Finish at the hoop when it's when you get through that. So
I like the inside-out game that I don't know, I mean, necessarily if they were planning on doing that, but I liked it when you throw it down low and then, the post player gets double-teamed and they kick it back out for a wide-open three.
That's the whole point of this offense, right? You drive, and if people collapse on you, those kickouts are there. If they don't, take it to the hoop and go strong.
Yeah. Brooklyn Bishop's had a three. Cheyenne's taken her wide-open three. Lily Burke's hit a couple of those. I mean, you start hitting 7 or 8 three-pointers, I mean, that's going to keep you in almost any game.
Or help you pull away.
Right.
What do we got in here?
In for the Wildcats, Wilson, Whiter, Randleman, Burke. And that is
Samantha Elvey.
Yeah, Alvey in seeing her first action of the ball game. Alvey guarding Albert. Rebound attempt by Anna Fitzgerald off her hands and will be Wildcat ball. Wholesale change for the Tigers. Altena, Ritzer, Malone, Stangl, and Covey in for the Tigers. There's a steal by Malone. Here come the Tigers. There's a three-point attempt by Ritzer. No good. Rebounded by Burke. Whiter cherry picking down there. Burke doesn't find her. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots.
(31-16), 8:16 left in the second half. Give one more shout out to First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott and on the University of Wisconsin River Falls campus as our sponsors. Thank you, First National Bank. I was there today. You know what? I'll start getting those dog treats, won't I, when I go?
Yeah. And
it's a whole ball game.
Dairy Queen also gives away free pup cups. Free ice cream for the puppy.
What don't I know? It's so much to learn.
Yeah.
Can a dog eat ice cream?
Well, I asked the same question, Justin, but apparently they do. 3-point attempt by Ritzer, no good. Out of bounds, Wildcat ball.
I was eating some ice cream today, and she definitely wanted some.
The Center Askies never give their dog any human food or people food, but it's supposed to be, I don't think it's great for him, but I think my dog's 13, and he's,
Live.
Yeah.
Live while you can, right?
Yeah. I don't think one pup cup's going to hurt him.
Great pass.
Great pass by Wilson into Randleman. Those two have hooked up once before, and they do it again. Wildcats by 19, 7:36 left in the second half.
We've got Lori Bishop tuning in. And Rob Derry says ice cream is excellent for a dog's coat.
Ah, he would know.
Dr. Derry.
Girls on the floor.
Rebounded by Burke. Yeah, Rob Derry's the guy to ask about canine information. Burke for three once again from the right side. No good. Rebounded by Malone. Ella Malone, the sophomore, running the ship for the Tigers. Nice shot outside by Ellie Covey. No good. Rebounded once again by Randleman. Here comes Cheyenne Wilson running the point. Good pass over to Whiter on the baseline. Whiter short, rebounded by Ritzer. Ritzer stops and pops off the backboard from three-point land. The First National Bank is open on a Monday night. Nice save by Randleman. Secured by Stangl. Here comes Ritzer at the point. All the way to the cup. Going to be fouled by the dancer, Daphne Whiter. Our camera person, our trusty camera person, Jenna Peters, asked me to say the score, so I will do so. Wildcats 35, Tigers 19, 6:09 remaining in the game. Abby Ritzer, the sophomore, at the line for two shots. She hits her first, Melissa.
So, Greg, at the Menominee game, our referees had electronic whistles. And here, they got the old-fashioned kind. I wonder if it's each crew decides what they want to do or if it's the technology available. That'll be something we'll try and figure out and share with our
Let's
fans.
ask Dan Torres. He seemed to know all the referee questions last time. Speaking of Torres, the rebound by his daughter, Jordan Torres. Jump ball called. It's going to stay here, New Richmond ball. Disco Dan Torres.
Disco Dan. That's what.
Disco Dan Torres. If you have any information on, I suppose it's just referees call, whatever they want to do.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Stangl and Randleman banging down low. Stangl up. No good. Rebounded by Ella Malone. The putback is good. Tigers on a little bit of a run here late, Melissa.
5:45 left to go in the second half. Wildcats up by 14. Ooh, another block.
Randleman with a three-point attempt blocked by Stangl. Loose ball recovered by River Falls. Little hop, skip, and a jump. Turnover going to be New Richmond ball. Now in for the Wildcats, Rixman, Randleman, Van Osdel, Bishop, and Torres. Well, they're going to call her for a little bit of a walk.
Richmond does a good job using the whole court in their offense, though, which is nice to see.
I like the gym here in New Richmond. Nice and spacious. And
yeah, it's huge.
Very nice. They have a great commons area not far away from here. I spent 3 days here at a wrestling tournament one time.
Van Osdel all the way to the cup.
Gets her own rebound.
Randleman all the way to the rack.
Good move.
Partially blocked by Fitzgerald. Stella Nielsen for three. Count it. Nielsen like a microwave, heating up quick.
Yeah. Good move by Van Osdal.
Mr. Referee's going to get Allie Rixman on a travel. New Richmond ball. 4:39 left in the game. Tigers creeping back in this one, down by 11.
They're going on the run like the Wildcats did at the beginning of the half.
Basketball definitely is a game of runs most of the time, and usually the winner is who can
good rebound.
Who can stop them when they need to. Rebounded by the Wizard of Oz, Van Osdel, up for the Wildcats. She hits it over to Torres.
I'd like to see us run some offense here.
Yeah.
Burn some clock.
Yep.
Too many one dribble and pick it up.
Well, one thing the Wildcats are getting in trouble, they're there's four Wildcats that are right there within about 10 feet of each other.
Yeah.
You got to go to the ball in that kind of situation.
Again, we got to run the offense,
Or
right? We're
or
just
like a
up on
backdoor,
top
or
right
like
now.
a cut. Cut to the basket. Ill-advised pass by Randleman, but covered by Richmond. Richmond gets called for the walk. Turnover once again by the Wildcats. 4:01 left in the ball game. Wildcats up by 11. Stolen by Richmond, recovered by Torres. Over to Bishop. Bishop back over to Richmond.
Good idea.
Off Jensen's foot, it'll stay here, Wildcat ball. Well, I'm looking forward to the varsity game. Should be a good game.
I am too.
New Richmond Wildcats had a 18-game winning streak last year, and New Richmond took them out of the playoffs.
That was a good game.
Yeah, great game. Fairly big upset, I think, at the time last year. Last year in the playoffs, the Wildcats were 0 for 14 from three-point land.
I think we need to change up that one.
Yes, I agree.
And I want to say this part I'm guessing, but I want to say we shot like 4 free throws or it was we made like 1 free throw, I think, whether we just didn't get to the line either. Long rebound by Randleman. Randleman, she has a little Euro step in the lane. She's fouled.
Nice.
She'll go to the line for 2 shots. That was a good decision. She was going to kick it out to Richmond, but the defender went and covered Allie, and Becca kept the ball and took it to the hole. There's Randleman's first attempt.
Nice.
Up and good. Back in for the Wildcats, number 5. They call her C-Dub, Cheyenne Wilson.
She wears number 5 in softball, too.
Cheyenne and Lily Burke have their shorts jacked up. Waiting. They're
A lot of them do, Greg.
Cheyenne and Lily definitely, if there's a flood, if the New Richmond gym was flooded, their shorts are not going to get wet.
Okay.
They're going to be okay.
Like back to the 80s again.
Yes, that's right.
Good
Burt,
job,
Larry
Lily.
Bird style. Rebounded by Burke.
Way to be strong with the ball, Lil. Nice pass.
Over to Cheyenne Wilson. Up, no good. Rebounded by Randleman.
Got to
Great
finish
pass.
those.
Great pass.
Good hustle by the Wildcats to get down the court. A lot of times, wholesale change here for New Richmond.
I like this, a new inbounds play. This is a good decision.
Coach Lumen calls a timeout. But what I was going to say, Melissa, is that, you're up by 13. There's a little under 3 minutes left in the game, and could be a time for some girls to, either not get lazy necessarily, but just get sloppy and not hustle as much, especially not worry about getting back on, on defense. And River Falls has kept up the hustle, which is good to see.
We always told those freshman girls when we coached them that they were a second-half team. Let's see what we do here.
Coach Lumen opted for the no access timeouts.
Nice kick
Cheyenne
out.
Wilson for 3.
Travel.
Oh.
Yep. Shuffle the feet just a
Dang
little
it.
bit.
It's a lot of travels in the second half.
Here come the Tigers. Emma Estep with the ball for New Richmond. She goes all the way to the rack. Eastman up and in for 2. Tigers down by 9. Burke does the exact same thing on the opposite end, but she's fouled. Foul is on number 12, Kylie Albert, her second. 7 team fouls for the Tigers. Wildcats just 2 fouls.
Here we
Burke
go.
up and good for her first. She's congratulated by Van Osdal and Wilson.
Good rebound by Torres.
Great rebound by Torres. Going to be a jump ball. And it's New Richmond ball. 2:20 left in the ball game. Wildcats back up and stake to a 12-point lead. Shot no good by Altena. Rebounded. Burke baseline. She pulls it back inside to Wilson. Wilson double teamed. Great kick out to Van Osdal over to a wide open Jordan Torres. Another nice kick out by Wilson. Burke for three, no good. The scrappy Van Osdal in there fighting for the rebound. Melissa, just to let a few of the fans out there know, this game is on a. So once this game's over, we're gonna shut it down, and then you'll have to go back into YouTube and click on the varsity game to watch that game. And we'll take a little bit of a break, maybe go to the restroom facilities and get a water. There's Torres.
Nice.
Up and good.
It's good offense by the Wildcats. Greg, they call that a comfort break.
Yes, it is. Double digits for Torres in the scoring department. She has 10. Rebounded by Burke. Over to a wide open Randleman. Randleman for three.
Good look.
Tough rebound inside.
Lily Burke is hustling.
By Erica Smith. Smith with another good rebound. Kicks it outside to Estep. No good. Going to stay here, be a New Richmond ball. Well, Erica Smith, the freshman, coming in with two solid rebounds for the Tigers. One on the defensive end, one on the offensive end.
1 minute left. Wildcats 40, Tigers 26.
I haven't had to say this too many times in my broadcasting career, but the Tigers are looking sharp with their matching knee sleeves and face masks.
Yes.
Alvey guarding Albert again. Rebounded by the dancer, Daphne Whiter. Up ahead.
Good
Burke
spin move.
wheels and deals.
Nice spin move.
Burke with 11 points on the night. She gets ready for her first attempt. Up and good. Wildcats up by 15, 43 seconds left in the ball game. Varsity squads getting ready to come in. Rachel Randleman with a couple of, looks like she's chomping at the bit to come play. Lily Burke good on both of her free throws. Nice move to the hole by Angelica Altena. She takes another one outside, no good. Rebounded by Richmond. Stolen by Ellie Covey. "13 seconds left. You might as well crank up a three." And she does.
She does.
She's listening.
Rebounded on the loose ball by Covey. Erica Smith deserves a shot after two solid rebounds she had. She's up no good. There's your final score, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats 42, New Richmond 26. Melissa, your thoughts, Justin, yours, and then we'll shut her down and head to the varsity game.
I thought they looked great. I would have liked to see them maybe work the offense a little bit more, but love the hustle. I mean, this team.
Both teams. I thought both teams played.
Exactly.
Both teams played very hard.
I mean, run the ball. I love to see that, especially in girls basketball. It was a fun game to watch. Lots of 3-point shots going up. Some good decisions. Some, maybe not by both teams. Probably more so the Tigers. But yeah, I liked our style of play tonight. It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
J-Dub?
again, I think our strong suit is being physical and running the floor, and we saw some of that, and good things happened, and just need to keep working on finishing, right? I think both, and we're going to have to see that in this game coming up is finishing. Get those ball down to the hoop and finish.
Well, I like what the girls, the in and out at, passing down low, double team, kicking it back out for wide open threes. I think if the varsity squad gets a little bit of that going down, kicking it down to Taylor Caston or or Jordan, either way, whoever's playing on the block, and they kick it back out for some wide open threes. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the junior varsity game. Wildcats victorious by a final of 42-26, I believe. The score's not up anymore, but we're gonna put a big red bow on this one and sign off and get ready to go broadcast some varsity action. We'll see you in just a bit.